It was written about in the Wall Street Journal, and he talked about this, this difficult balance, this fight between compute and people. And I think the combination of that and the CapEx increase is what drove the near-term reaction. On why layoffs are happening, he said this: we basically have two cost centers in the company. There's compute and infrastructure, and there's people-oriented things. And if we're investing more in one area to serve our community, then that means that we have less capital to basically allocate to the other. So that means that we need to. So that means that we do need to take down the size of the company somewhat. So compute versus people. It wasn't AI is replacing your jobs. It was compute. So again, it's not the work no longer requires humans thing that he was talking about. He was basically saying we're spending too much money on AI and infrastructure, and our CapEx, our capital expenditure, is now estimated at up to $145 billion this year, up $10 billion from earlier projections. And as a result, headcount budgets have to shrink to compensate for that. Again, it had nothing to do, at least according to Mark, as a result of AI and job loss. Bloated writes that AI may be killing jobs, not through its labor-saving wizardry, but by increasing spending so much that CEOs are pressured to find savings, giving them cover to consciously uncouple from their workforces. She quotes Mark Andreessen, who sits on Meta's own board of directors, and he said, quote, the hiring binge that companies went on in COVID was just wild. Essentially, every large company is overstaffed. And then he said, and now they all have the silver bullet excuse. It's AI. So some very fair points here that I think are being made in this argument, in this post. And now, to Mark Andreessen's point, we can use AI as the excuse for now for why we need to trim and get back to the size of organization that we actually need without all the overhiring. And then the other story here is that it seems to this point, a lot of the organizations who are making these layoffs, who are letting go of people, technically it falls into the category of AI, but it's not AI replacement. It's AI investing. We're having to spend so much money in the technology, in the tools, in the tokens, on the infrastructure that we can't afford to do that and also have as many people here. So it's a different narrative than letting people go because AI is actually taking their jobs.